Rob Vickerman, the captain, sits out the start of this one. John Ring maybe in the last match, and that is a big blow for a
seen today, TJ, that some more fancy teams haven't really stepped up to the plate, but I'm expecting England to come out hard and fast and really stamp their dominance early.
Alex Ruiz of France is the referee. It's England against Spain. 4 games left on day 1 of the sevens, and Matt Turner's going to score an early try for England. Straight from the kickoff, just the start that Ben Ryan's team wanted.
Well, he really has made a difference, hasn't he, Matt Turner, since being introduced back into the England team. See there, great tap back, and then Matt Turner's just waiting for it. They set it up well, and just too much gas from this guy. We saw him score a good one against New Zealand when he starts it off perfectly against Spain.
And he's up around the 80 try mark now, Matt Turner. They sorely missed him in Dubai and Port Elizabeth. He's the man that can spark this team. He scored a fantastic winner against New Zealand earlier on today. And he's got England off to a good start, and that's a fine kick too from Christian Lewis Pratt from wide out, and England leads Spain by 7-0. There's Matt Turner, injured at ankle in the Gold Coast tournament, but back with a vengeance now. A nice high kick from Lewis Pratt, and Spain beaten to the punch by England. And, well, it's set up nicely for Pablo Feijó of Spain. The ball has gone forward, though, just as a try was in the offing. Pablo Feijó getting a nice bounce there and almost sparking a reply for the Spaniards.
It looked like it was going to be a repeat for England. It was the tap back again. It comes through and puts a lot of pressure on Turner. Does the number 4, Feijó. You've got to have got that pass away. They had numbers looming up on the inside. It would have been tough to stop there, the Spanish.
It's interesting. He's called a knock on there by Spain when, in fact, quite clearly the ball was knocked back by one of the England players. So England will benefit from that. And they'll get the scrum feed. You can see John Brake tacking down in the hooker position alongside him, the lanky figure of Tom Powell. Turner scragged at the base of the scrum, and Spain looking to hold him up and also collapsed more, but it squirts out on the England side, and this time Brake's able to clear it. And Marcus Watson, some lovely footwork here, and now he's in clear. Watson, that's a tremendous try from deep in their own 22 after a messy scrum. Lovely footwork and then speed to burn.
Yeah, but average defence there from Spain. They rushed up, had good line speed initially, shut down the time and space. When you do that, you still got to make your tackles, just slipping on the surface there. Martin, just give this guy a little sniff of a hole and he'll take it any day of the week, showing a clean pair of heels. Marcus Watson.
A very brightly coloured clean pair of heels, those bright orange boots. Favoured too by Christian Lewis Pratt. And over it goes.
I really like the speed that this English team has. We've got Matt Turner, obviously scored the first try. Marcus Watson scoring the second one. We'll see him here, a little step, lose their feet. Average inside defence there from Spain, but also Dan Norton. So they have 3 out-and-out speedsters, does this England team. They're confident.
So the restart, and Spain again can't control it. Turner's got it back for England. He's going to have a dart on the outside and eventually goes over the touchline, forced out by Carlos Blanco. In fact, I thought he was going to throw in. It'll be Feijó to throw in. England have been good at the restarts.
Number 8, blue. Scott, please.
Tom Powell, man picked up by the referee there. Spain looked to bring it out and created a bit of space here too for Marcos Poggi, the Argentine-born player on the flank. Lavino sets it. And now Feijó shaped to move the ball wide. They just don't have too many players set up in their attack at the moment. So Carlos Blanco has to take them on. Now the other big player, Canossa, but he's lost the ball. Fighting hard to get it back, but it'll be a scrum. Big loss, Carl, for Spain. Ignacio Martin, the big man from San Sebastian. He really is their power forward. He scored a lot of tries. He puts himself about, and they lose a fair bit of physicality with him not able to play in this game.
And that's what you need against a team like England, someone to just be a muscle man and get the go-forward ball. And we just saw there Javier Canossa, the number 3, was never on the pass on the ball. Got isolated. There's always numbers to the left-hand side. 4, in fact, for Spain. So just a lack of experience here from them.
Punch! Touch! Sit!
That's better ball from Turner. And now Watson. He's got Norton outside him. Norton well forced out over the touchline. Not great from England, but they're controlling it pretty well here.
It is the second time they've thrown over the touchline. England, and first was Matt Turner and then Dan Norton, so easy concession of position there.
England playing here to top Pool A. After their victory over New Zealand by 19-14, they were held to a draw by the United States. They just need to win this one, and at the moment looking pretty good for a 2. Turner, more good work from him. He looked a bit tired towards the end of the last game, but he's had a bit of a rest and he's come back strongly, but it's a penalty to Spain. Those sorts of decoy runners, 2 of them getting in front of the ball carrier, but the arm goes out in favour of Spain.
Number 4, blue.
Dan Norton coming in the side was the penalty.
Just seem to be lacking in ideas on attack to Spain. Everyone coming in for the crash ball. They need to stay spread.
Well, they've got into a bit of a rush and a tangle, haven't they? Maybe just forced into chasing the game. They're not that comfortable with it. They came from behind to beat England earlier on in the series. Now they work a little rat move. And a nice little show of the ball by Pedro Martin. He's a clever player, this fellow. Taken inside the 22. It's still there for Spain. England rush up on defence as Glenn Rolls, the Australian-born player, takes it forward. Now to the short side.
What is none?
Feju trying to create an opportunity out on the flank, and almost there was Pedro Martin, and more good defence from John Brake, and that brings the end of the first half with England leading Spain by 14-0. So second half about to start, and it'll be Spain to kick off.
Captain.
Down by 14-0. And that's not a good start to the second half. We'll be back to halfway for a free kick.
You just get the feeling for the Spanish to challenge here. They need everything to go right, and that's the worst possible start for them. The English just seem to be in control, seem very composed, and this guy really has made a difference, Matt Turner, to their team, just showing a lot of leadership and organisation.
And it's he who takes it on the halfway mark. The tap, options either way, looking to open something up. But Dan Norton spinning out of the tackles. Turner nicely taken. He rather fired the pass at him. Now Turner's got the chance to run into space. Good defence from Feju, who puts him on the ground. But Spain are short of defenders.
Number 4, come on here. No, here.
Well, England wanted to take it quickly. Weren't able to.
Spain really have marked up on Dan Norton very well. He's always got quick feet.
He only needs half a chance. He can split a defence. Again, it'll be Turner to take the free kick. Now Jeff Williams, who's on, fighting his way through the middle of the Spanish defence and breaking them up too. Good determined run. And a mad scramble for the ball. It's been picked up by Tom Powell. And the man from Sheffield gets England's third try.
That was a great piece of work, determination, as you said, TJ, from Jeff Williams, the #1 for England. Just being a big bully out in that field. That's what I like about this English team. They've got big units up front. To see him there passing it off the ground. A little bit of skill work there from Break. The one-hand pass to the big #8, Tom Powell.
So Lewis Pratt, who wasn't on the field, or didn't take the kick in the last game, when they missed a conversion right in front that would have put the match out of the reach of the United States. That draw put a little bit of pressure on them, but they've responded well to that challenge, and they lead by 21 points to 0. 3 converted tries. Saw Glenn Rolls heading to the side. Just a correction, I think I said before that he was Australian. Well, in fact, he's a product of Napier Boys High School. And given a bit of Australian propaganda, I think. Mind you, they like to claim a lot of our sportsmen. They've been doing it for years.
Time off, please.
Turner has been outstanding for England in this game, and just shows that with him back in the side, I think England are capable of beating just about anyone.
Well, they upset the favourites right from the get-go, TJ. We always knew it was going to be a tough one, big one, and they come just being in that half-back role, controlling things. To actually push, try and break into the hooker role, who's usually put the ball into the scrum.
Well, Turner's gone. Sam Edgerly is on the field, and he squirts out loose. Sam Edgerly, who went to Wellington College. That's not Wellington College here in the New Zealand capital. That's in the United Kingdom, where he was a schoolmate of Christian Lewis Pratt. So the two of them now appearing in the England Sevens team together. So England are going to play Scotland. Unless Spain can do something quite extraordinary in the last 3 and a bit minutes. Little chip kick ahead by Pedro Martin, and it's set up nicely too for Ribery of Spain. Losing possession though in the tackle of Christian Lewis Pratt. England's defence has been very good in this game. Now the kick and chase, but getting back to it first was Juan Cano of Spain. Here's Javier Canosa. They really have missed the other big forward, Martin, in this game, though. Ribery, a newcomer in the Spanish team. Brilliantly picked up by Canosa. Now Martin. Pedro Martin bumps off the tackle of Lewis Pratt. Now a chance for Spain.
Offside advantage.
Offside advantage goes against England. Spain are going to score anyway. A popular try to Javier Canosa. Probably going to come too late, but they deserve it.
Yes, indeed. Great handling in the lead-up to that try, though. This is from their own 22. Canosa was the one that passed it out wide to Ribery. Just watch this bit of skill work here off the deck. Watch the big man just take that path, and he gets up and follows up and gets in support. Strong running there from Pedro Martin. Just a dummy. Big man once again, just ranging up the fat man's track and gets the rewards.
Connection, it's okay or no? No. No connection.
Well, happy with that. It's going to come too late, surely, though. Kick still to come. Spain would have to score twice in the last minute and a half. Kick goes wide, and, well, no chance now. What this means is that Australia play the winner of the last game of the day. That's between the All Black Sevens and the United States.
Another bad restart there from the Spanish team. That's second in this half. England now just taking their time. They don't want to expend any more energy. It's been a long day, but a successful one for them. 20 minute left. I'm sure they just want one more if they can.
Blue 9. 9 blue. 9 blue. 9. 9, yeah. 8 or 9.
Well, what a mixed bag of a day it's been for Ben Ryan. Started off on an outstanding note, stuttered in the middle of the day with that draw against the United States, but a strong finish. And interesting the way the draw, that New Zealand defeat, I'm presuming they're going to go through, but England on target to perhaps meet Samoa in a semi-final tomorrow. Still plenty of action to come before we can confirm that, though. There's a bit of sloppy play there by Dan Bibby of England. He was the man who missed that kick from right out in front earlier on today. Should have given them a win over the United States and a perfect record for the day. Now Powell stretches out those long legs of his, break there in support. Powell gets rid of it. Now Edgerly. Good speed from Edgerly. He's going to just keep going. Puts the hammer down and seals a comprehensive English win over Spain.
Yes, the siren goes for the end of the match. There's the happy troop. But Edgerly just ran for an age. The Spanish team were retreating in defence. As soon as they turned their back, that's when he put his head down. You can see they're holding the ball in 2 hands, waiting for the inside cut from Dan Bibby, and it come too late. He backed himself, Sam Edgerly, saw the white line. There's no way he's going to pass it from there.
So a nice finishing touch, and England safely through to the quarterfinals, where they'll play Scotland tomorrow.